Hey, what's up, you guys? So, anyways, I've been thinking about some stuff, and if you know me, okay, I question a lot of things, okay? So, with this being said, I would be labeled as a conspiracy theorist. I would be labeled as somebody that, that is just absolutely insane, nuts, cuckoo, all this good stuff, okay? But with this being said, okay, this is why I want to make this video, okay? Because when you bring this stuff up, or if you happen to slip up, okay, and you bring up some of these topics, okay, I realized people want to avoid it like the plague. They want nothing to do with it. They will make sure that they shut you up, okay? They want nothing to do with it. So, one of the things that I realize is it's hard to go through this life and never ever mention any of this stuff because you see all this stuff and it's obvious as day what's going on. And so you're in the middle of a conversation, they bring something up, and then all of a sudden you say something, and it's instantly, I know at that moment, I'm like, oh boy, I screwed up. I should have never said that. And then that's when it goes south, okay? Because you have to listen to every single thing that is wrong with you. You're this, you're that, you're disgusting, you never listen, you don't do this. If I thought like you, I'd be depressed too. Is this all you think about? And the list just goes on and on and on. And then it's like, well, what the heck? So, one of the things that I've realized is, and I've come to terms with, is we are going to make mistakes, okay? And sometimes you have to be very careful when you talk about this stuff, okay? But there's going to be times where you're going to slip up. You're going to make mistakes. And it just happens. I mean, unless you walk around and you can control your mouth and every word that comes out of your mouth at all given times, and you never slip up, then good luck, because eventually you're going to be in a conversation and somebody's going to be saying some stuff, and then you're going to be back and forth, and then, hey, did you hear about that? And then all of a sudden it's like, oh no, why did I just say that? Because you know that the wrath is coming. These people will just tear you apart, okay? And so I would encourage you guys, okay? Don't be ashamed if you're somebody and you're questioning things, or you're considered a conspiracy theorist. Do not be ashamed of this, okay? It's just the way it is. I mean, you guys are on the right path. And trust me, it's okay to think differently than what the TV or the media or the news or any of these people tell you to behave, okay? We're not all built the same. We don't all have to think the same. But with this being said, okay, one of the things that really hurts the most when this stuff happens is, let's say you have family, you have friends, relatives, whoever, okay? And this is something you just have to keep going through, okay? Is you could have so many amazing moments and so many good times with people, and you could go weeks, months without any of this stuff ever being brought up, okay? But the one moment that you slip up or you may say something, it goes south very fast. And this is usually what happens. This is all you think about. Is this all you do? You just sit in your room and you think about this stuff all the time? If I thought like you, I'd be depressed too. Maybe you should go get that help you need. Why don't you go talk to a therapist? And it's like, and it just makes it even worse. And then I end up saying stupid more things. I wouldn't even say stupid things. I mean, I just get mad because it's like, or frustrated sometimes because it's like, dang, didn't we just hang out and do so many great things and all this stuff? But you don't remember any of that stuff. It's all about, you're one of those people, huh? And you have to realize that's what happens in this society. If you think differently than what you're told, you're going to be labeled as one of those people, okay? And this is how you get identified. They're going to lump you into a certain category. It doesn't matter about any of the other things that you're interested in, any of the fun things you've done with these people, any of the times you've laughed, enjoyed life together with these people. That's thrown out the window. It's all about, I can't believe you. You're one of those people. Ugh, sick. That's just wrong of you. Why can't you be normal? Why can't you think like normal people? Ugh, you believe that they're really trying to do stuff to us? What? Oh man, how disgusting of you, man. That you think that they could do things such as Project Bluebeam? Ah, can't believe that. What? You believe that they're poisoning us through the skies? What? You believe that certain people are trying to do certain things? Yeah, I do. I mean, because they've openly told you. I mean, like, you believe that they want to try to get rid of meat and they want you to eat bugs and beetles? Yeah, because they openly said so. Why wouldn't I? But this is what happens, okay? These people will sit there and avoid any of these topics, okay? Project Bluebeam, the weather that, is being manipulated, any of this stuff, okay? They want to believe that everything they see on the news is true, and if you dare question the TV box, well, you hear the wrath of it, okay? You will be labeled as that. This is who you are. Any of the other qualities about you, such as, like for myself, I like to weight lift, I like to go fishing, I like to travel, and I like to do normal things sometimes, but this, just because I believe this stuff doesn't mean that I just sit in my room 24 hours a day and this is all I do. I have other things, because if I did do that, let's hypothetically say like they say I do, I would be depressed. I'd be a miserable. I'd be absolutely miserable with everything, okay? And it's easy to sit there and be miserable in this world because you just look around you. This is why I do other things such as weightlift. I go fishing, which is coming up pretty soon. I travel when I can. I do other things, but nobody sees that part of you. All they see is, no, you're like this, man. This is you. Ha ha ha. And it's just like, dude, like, I can't believe that we're living in a world where everybody, it's like you have to pick or choose which side you want to be on. And it's like, and if you don't fit the narrative of this world and you're in between and you know that this whole world's a stage, this whole world is an illusion, this whole thing is just a show, it's an acting show by all these people to control and manipulate and get you to do anything they want you to do, that you're the most evil, disgusting piece of garbage that's ever existed, really. I mean, it is what it is. So I would encourage you guys, okay, that if you're awake, you have to realize this. You will take a beating. You will be verbally assaulted in every single area of your life. You'll be called everything under the sun. It's your fault as to why the world the way it is. It's your fault that, and there's going to be things that are going to prove this. They already proved it in 2020, dude. When they rolled that certain thing out and they told everybody that if they didn't do a certain thing, they were the reason why, everybody around them was going to suffer. So they've already done this, okay? But with this being said, I would encourage you guys, okay, to not be ashamed, dude, because the time's coming, okay? Especially if you're a Christian, because Christians are going to be the ones that are going to be, well, they're really going to be attacked like no other. Christians will be, they're going to, trust me, there's going to come a point, dude, where you will have to take a beating, dude. You're going to have to sit there and go through this stuff, and it's just a matter of getting through this stuff, okay? So I would encourage you to make sure that you're right with God, number one, okay? Because only He can help us through this. I mean, we can't do this on our own. I know I can't do this on my own. I'm not able to withstand all this stuff on my own. Only He can give me the ability to get through this stuff, okay? And so I would encourage you guys to make sure you're right with God. Ask God to forgive you of your sins. and just do the best you can, okay? And don't take everything so personally either. And make sure that you could radically forgive people, because if you can't forgive people and people do you wrong, because you have to expect this. People are going to do you shady. And I've done, wrong to other people. You have to be able to forgive yourself first of all, and then forgive all these people and continuously forgive these people, because if you don't, you're going to end up in a dark place mentally. It'll eat you alive. So I would encourage you guys, this is some stuff that you're going to have to expect, especially if you question the things around you. So make sure you're right with God, and God bless.